Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm, of course, your host, World Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in the Tier 8 German tank destroyer, the Skorpion G. Now, this is a pretty solid vehicle, but it comes with many downsides. The biggest one is the fact that Wargaming is still milking this vehicle in crates. It's actually ridiculous to me how much they've tried to milk every living ounce of this vehicle in credits. I like Wargaming. They make the game fun in certain aspects, but the fact that this vehicle has been sold probably over 5 or 6 times now, and they still put it in crates with a 0% charm chance is ridiculous to me, and Wargaming needs to change that. This vehicle should be sold for a flat-out price of $50 fully equipped. That's my personal opinion, but from a business standpoint, they're literally just forcing people to buy crates over and over if they want to get their hands on one of the most purchased and loved vehicles of World of Tanks PC, and it honestly lives up to the name. It's got a great gun with .29 accuracy, 3 seconds aiming time. Already, that gun is fantastic. Added in with the 12.8 centimeter, dealing 460 average damage, that's pretty dang impressive. So you got great accuracy, great alpha, and with 258 millimeters of standard pen. Of course, I am running calibrated, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm running calibrated. I usually do, so I'd expect me to run calibrated on a vehicle like the Skorpion, make every shot count. This vehicle's gun is great. The issue with the tank is the hull it's mounted on, because unlike the design of the hull, based off of a Panther II, yeah, it doesn't have armor anything like a Panther II. In fact, the turret on this vehicle is probably weaker than my shoe right now, and I'm not even wearing a shoe. So, yeah, this thing has very little armor. HE shells will rip it to shreds. The hull has got pretty much no armor. With the armor standpoint, yeah, you're not going to be surviving too many shells. But thankfully, you don't really rely on the armor all too much. You rely on this big chunking gun, which, well, yeah, there you go. There's one shot into the Comet, and with that, he's not liking me too much. Yeah, accuracy be like. Let's reload here. Maybe we can get a shell into the Leo. Possibly. Reload and fire. Oh, baby. There's another nice shot. Now, weirdly, seems like my alpha damage isn't liking me all too much right now. It's, yeah, we've only rolled like 830 with those 2 shots. Not the best, but you know what? We're doing decent. Getting out that damage either way. And we'll see if we can keep pumping it out. Oh, there's a IS-5 all the way at the back. Maybe we can pen a shell on him. Nope, never mind. Doesn't look like that one's penning. But thankfully, the IS-5 is, he's pushing forwards. Hopefully, we can get a shell into him. Come on. IS-5, why do you do this to me, coming in? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to be big brain here. This IS-5 is going to be fighting the Annihilator and the other guys over here. I might as well just come up behind him, give him a little bit of a surprise butt shot. Come on, go. Where is this guy? He's going to be farmed. Go. Come on, we can get 1 shell in. I am speed. Fire. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got 1 shell in before the Annihilator absolutely decimated his hit points. So, we're not doing bad. We're actually sitting at just about 1,200 damage, which isn't ridiculous, but it's enough to, you know, eat a sizable chunk out of the enemy team. We got vehicles like the IS-2 off to the side over here, which I'm going to try and get a big old chunk right into now. Boop. Thank you very much for 507 hit points. I appreciate it. This IS-2 is, he's struggling a little bit. But thankfully, because the entirety of the enemy team's sitting right here, that guy's going to die, and I'm going to be able to shoot the other opponent. So this is great. Although, I'm not sure if that 252 has a shot. Hopefully he doesn't hit me with it. If he does, back up. No, thank you. I don't want to be hit by you. Let's get a shell into the lower plate. Nice shot. We're sitting at now 2,700 damage. And, well, you can see just what makes this take so good. That gun just keeps on shooting and shooting. Nice shot aimed right at the object. 252's lower plate. Another big old chunk into him. And with that, he's obviously not enjoying me too much. We're just going to reload here and hopefully get another shot into you. Goodbye. No more object 252 to deal with. Goodbye, never ever to be heard from again. Now, I do got to be careful. There is vehicles like the ISU over here, which are probably going to be waiting like that. Yep. That's one of the issues with the Skorpion. As I said before, it has literally no armor. And because of that, well, yeah, my take got 1 shot by the ISU. Honestly, I didn't expect him to be completely sitting there just waiting. I kind of expected it, but at the same time, I'm impatient. I've said it many times, I'm a very impatient person, and with impatience comes stupidity. Amazingly, even though I suffered immensely from poking that ISU, our team still managed to pull out the victory, and obviously, we finished top on that team. So, we didn't seem like we did that much damage, but that was 3,500 damage that battle. And that just shows how good the gun on the Skorpion G is. Even if you make stupid mistakes like that, the payoff can be amazing when you get away with really aggressive plays. And that's what I do with the Skorpion, but it can also be detrimental. That was a perfect example to show you what can happen in the Skorpion if you play over-aggressive. And, well, yeah, I played over-aggressive. I learned my lesson. I definitely should have stayed back after watching that over. Yeah, definitely my fault there. But I'm a little bit antsy. It's late at night, and I just want to get my my games over with, finish my missions, and not have to play anymore. So here we go. Let's speed. Now, this tank, it's not super fast. It's got a decent top speed of like 50-ish, but yeah, the power to weight kind of lets it down big time. So it's meh. Now, I need to squeeze past the Pantera here. Oh my god, guy, please don't block me. And you know what? It's fine. We still got to shell out. Even though this Pantera was really keen on trying to block me there, we still were able to chonk that shell out. And obviously that FE301 did not enjoy it all too much. 10 seconds later, we've reloaded, and we're going to aim it on this T-44, but just not able to reload quick enough. Come on, FE301, poke it. You know you want to, don't you? Don't you? Come on. No. That sucks. Not able to get that shell out. We do got the AMX-1R, though, and there's a nice shot into you. Reload, put on that adrenaline as well. I don't really know what was going through that guy's mind, but, well, he's a meathead. That's all I'll say after watching that play. And you know what? Let's get another tap into... What? Where? What? I'm sorry, Wargaming. What was that? Could I have an instant replay on that? Okay. Guess my shot's not going to penetrate. That was a pretty easy shell too. Huh. Well, rip my penetration there. Let's keep on sitting in this spot. This is a really good spot if you're able to work it, because enemy tanks that try crossing, well, they learn their lesson pretty dang quickly as well. Thankfully, because that hurry's sitting there, what that means is I might be able to poke this position and get a shell into the lower plate of this Eagle, or the Sheriff actually. Come on, poke it. You know you want to. Oh, Sheriff, come on. Sheriff! I don't think he's going to poke that anytime soon. We do have the AMX-1R behind me. Once again, let's turn our take as quickly as possible. And yeet! No more AMX to deal with. I really don't know what that guy's plan was, but I can tell you it really wasn't thought out too well. He died. That's all that really happened to him. We've also got the Rev over here. Let's aim it at HE right on his side, and oh, boom, shakalaka. That's what happens when you use HE in this tank, and it hurts quite a bit. Again, yeah, you don't want to be hit by this tank. It's a chonker, and those chonks, like this Rev's learning here, they ruin your game pretty quickly. I don't know why that guy thought he would out-reload me, but, well, he did, but not really. He died. He no longer against us. Now we got, like, the Charioteer over here. Let's aim it on this Charioteer. Come on, buddy. You know you want to touch the mighty Skorpion gun. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Perfect shot. And with that, all that's left is the enemy E75. So, again, this was a pretty easy game. With that, we're sitting at just 2,700 damage and one more penetration, which we'll be getting right... Huh. Sorry, did I say that? Did I stutter? Let me try that again. We are going to be breaking 3,000 damage right here. What? Ah! Okay, I guess we're not going to be breaking 3,000 damage. The game just hates me. But nonetheless, you can see the tank's good. It did its job, penned most of its shells apart from that E75, and with that, 2,760 damage, not too bad. Still top on the team. And even though the enemy teams we kind of had were Rart, you can still see the scenarios where the Skorpion G does great. It can do decent aggressive if you know where to play it. On that map there, Rockfield, that's a pretty tricky map, and we still were able to do a pretty decent amount of damage there for a semi-aggressive playstyle. So I would highly suggest to not spend your money on these crates, because it's definitely not worth it. If you already got the vehicle or you've owned it previously, it's a good tank and it's really fun to play, but for anybody wondering if they should spend their money on it, just get your hands on the Ag Panther 2 or the Ag Tiger 8.8 or the RHM or the Ferdinand. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Other than that, I'll be seeing you in the next one, maybe, if you click that subscribe button down below. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.